Awesome, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started in just a minute. I'm going to let everybody pile on to the webinar, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. This is really exciting because this is actually our first walkthrough training overview of the AKASHX products. We launched the AKASHX brand at our last convention, and we got so busy with all of the rollouts and announcements, we didn't have time to plan, a huge webinar where we really dial it in and walk through the different products in the back office, and that's happening today. So I'm really, really excited. I think you guys, will get a lot of value out of it. We're going to give it just one more minute, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I still see that there are participants and attendees coming on. We've got Wisconsin, we've got France, we've got Dave Miller from the heartland of America. Awesome. We've got Idaho, Kenya, Mexico, Canada, Brian Madison, Oklahoma, cowboy dude. Awesome. Arizona, more Nigeria, more South Africa, Uganda, Puerto Rico, Hawaii. We've got the United Kingdom, California, Wisconsin, Missouri, Vegas, our hometown. Awesome. Pennsylvania, Norway, Jamaica, Johannesburg, Romania, Mozambique, California, Arizona, Florida, Namibia, Sweden, Botswana. Awesome. As you can see, there's people from all over the world dialing into this webinar. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First things first is a couple housekeeping announcements. This webinar is going to be a little bit longer than usual. As you guys know, we try to keep our webinars on the shorter side, but just to set expectations, this webinar, we're scheduled for an hour, but we may run a little bit over depending on how quickly we're able to get through the information. So I would set maybe an hour to an hour and a half for this webinar. And I'm going to ask a request, which is to hold your questions, because we're not going to be able to go into the chat and answer questions, or we'll never get through the presentation. So this webinar is recorded. It will be posted in the back office. So sit back, relax, take some notes. And if there's something that you feel like you missed, don't worry, you'll be able to go back and watch this again so that you've got all the information that you need. So once again, this is recorded and it will be posted in your My Daily Choice back office. It'll be emailed out so that you have access to share this with your team, and also watch it again if there's anything that you're confused on. So with that said, I'm going to share my screen. I've got some of our new AKASHX slides to share with you guys, and then I'm going to jump into the back office to demo some of the AKASHX products. So let me first start by getting my screen share going. Just want to make sure, let's see. Make sure you guys can see my screen. So throw a comment in the chat if you can see my screen, and then I will kick this thing off. We'll get this party started. All right, it looks like you guys can see my screen okay. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get started. So AKASHX, what an exciting oh, and by the way, you see this hat? I've got an AKASHX hat on. We just launched these. So if you're looking for some swag, go to, you can get these on the My Daily Choice website, or in your back office. You can buy some swag. So the AKASHX brand is really exciting. And I would say that if you're looking to just dabble around and get into cryptocurrency, AKASHX could be for you. If you're looking for an alternative banking solution, AKASHX could be for you. Or if you're interested in learning, getting educated, and mastering how to trade FOREX, AKASHX is for you as well. So AKASHX is a combination of educational products, tools, and solutions for both the FOREX and the cryptocurrency industry. It's two massive industries together, and they're covered inside of the AKASHX brand. So once again, this is what I believe is a revolutionary educational platform that has tools and solutions to help beginners get into this, or even expert traders master their Forex and their cryptocurrency portfolio. So before I go through a demo, I want to show you a couple slides, and these slides will be made available to you. We just finalized these slides, so we will get these slides out to the field. So if you're doing, presentations or you're doing live events, whatever the case may be, you'll have these slides so that you can present. First thing is a risk disclaimer. Trading futures, options on futures, and Forex involves substantial risk of loss, and it's not suitable for all investors. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change without notice, and past performance is not indicative of future results. So basically, guys, because this is an industry where, you can lose money, it's very important that I show you guys this risk disclaimer. If you're someone that does not want to take any risk at all, this is not for you, because there is inherent risk with both Forex and cryptocurrency. So even for the leaders that are on this webinar, as you're presenting the products, it's really important to share these risk disclaimers. So let's quickly talk about what Forex is. The foreign exchange is the largest, most liquid market in the world. It's a decentralized global market where all of the world's currencies are traded, and on average, $5.3 trillion is traded daily in the foreign exchange market. So that's Forex. Cryptocurrency is a digitally encrypted, decentralized currency. So what that means is it's not connected to or controlled by any government or central bank. And the global cryptocurrency market has previously reached a market cap of more than $700 billion. So a lot of the experts out there believe that this number is going to continue to climb and climb and climb. So both industries are very popular and very exciting if you have dynamic products like what I believe we've put together with AKASHX. And digital currencies are changing the world and the way we think about finance. It's estimated that there's going to be substantial growth in the next 5 years with digital currencies. And I was reading that one of the largest processors in the world, PayPal, is now accepting cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency is now part of their portfolio. A lot of businesses are now accepting cryptocurrency. So it's very apparent that there's a huge trend towards digital currencies, and that's one of the reasons why we got so excited to get into this space. Is we wanted our members at My Daily Choice to have access to really exciting products for both Forex and crypto. So these slides are going to be available in the back the back office. They'll be posted out. So I'm not going to go through all of these slides because I want to jump into the back office to show you some of these products. So the first product inside of the AKASHX brand is our Academy. So I'm going to jump into the back office and I'm going to show you guys how the Academy works. So do me just a quick favor, and I've just switched into the back office. Let me know if you guys, just real quick, throw a comment if you can see the back office. Yes, yes. Okay, awesome. All right, so the way that this works is when you're in your My Daily Choice back office, you're gonna click on AKASHX. You have to purchase a membership first to see what I'm seeing on my screen. If you don't have a membership, you're not gonna be able to see any of this. So if you don't have AKASHX yet, you can go in, you can purchase it. One thing I want to mention is there's a 14-day money-back guarantee on the AKASHX products. Okay, so if you buy the membership and 3 days later you decide this is not for you, you can get your money back. So you have really kind of 2 weeks to test the products out, see if you like it, and decide that this is something that you want to use daily and promote out as an affiliate. Also, AKASHX is available for customers as well. So somebody can become a preferred customer and have access to the AKASHX products. It's not just for affiliates. So you click on AKASHX, and the first tab you're going to come to is this compliance tab. Once again, as you guys know, we're pretty heavy on compliance at My Daily Choice. Our goal is to protect the legal standing of the company. We want to offer these products worldwide. We want to be around in business for a long time. So I'm going to make a bold statement, but unlike a lot of the other MLMs in our industry that are literally Ponzi schemes that have zero compliance, that have zero licenses, that have zero regulation, those companies don't usually last in our industry. They usually get shut down. And what we're doing with AKASHX is very different. We want to make sure that our affiliates are not making outrageous claims, and we want to make sure that they're promoting this brand correctly. Some of the things you see in here may sound, a little harsh. It may look like we're trying to, stop people from saying certain things, but just understand that's because we want to be in business for a long time. It's also because we have products that other MLMs do not have with the AKASHX brand. And in order to legally offer those products, the compliance is really important. So there's a PDF that you can download that will walk you through the compliance guidelines. And then there's a video that you can watch as well. Once you're done that, there's like a 20-question quiz that you can take. And then once you pass that quiz, you'll have access to all of the AKASHX products without any disruptions or issues at all. So that's the first tab, is the compliance tab. And then we jump into Academy. So there's really 5 courses in the Academy. You have the beginner course, the advanced course, the expert course, a course on cryptocurrencies, and then a course on platform tutorials. So I'm going to walk you through just a couple of things you're going to find in each course. I'll play like the first 30 seconds of a video so that you can see the style of the videos, and then you should have a pretty good idea of what the Academy is all about. So in the beginner course, you can see there's 23 lessons in this course. It'll take you about 20 minutes to go through the beginner videos. And you may be thinking that is not really a lot of time to go. That's not a lot of time, 20 minutes to go through the course. The reason why is because we've taken a really complex industry and have pared it down to short, condensed, micro learning videos, 1 to 2 minute videos. Some of the videos on the more complicated topics are like 4 to 5 minutes, but most of the videos are 1 to 2 minutes, where you won't necessarily be an expert on a topic, but you'll have a pretty good understanding of the terminology and the different, the lingo, different things that are being said, so that you can grasp how to become a better trader. And we have gotten really good feedback from this Academy from people that have no idea about this industry, that it's easy to follow, easy to go through, very, very well explained and things like that. So in the beginner course, you're going to learn, what's FOREX, what's an index, what's a share. You'll learn all the terminology such as pips, points, balance, equity, lots, bid prices, ask prices. So somebody that's just getting into this is a really good course for you to take a look at. So I'm going to click on the beginner course. You're going to see this is how the videos are laid out. So you kind of have, like, on the left-hand side, these are like chapters. You have your introduction, terminology, worst mistakes traders make, the ECN. So as you click on the different chapters, you'll see it'll change the videos that are here. So I'm going to just play the first, let's just say 30 seconds of the world of trading. And then there's something I want to show you as well. So I'm going to play this video. First 30 seconds or so.
In 1929, the United States stock market suffered a crash, which is still considered the most devastating in its history. Many investors have lost enormous amounts of wealth, but not Joseph Kennedy. He had sold all the stock he owned the day before the crash started. Legend says that he made that decision shortly after a shoeshine boy tried to give him stock advice. Back then, the stock market was considered a place only for the rich and powerful. So Kennedy thought that if a shoeshine boy could be trading stock, something must have gone wrong. Nowadays, everyone could own and trade stock. You don't have to have a personal broker or a vast fortune to do so. The market has become more accessible than ever, but that doesn't mean you should take trading lightly. In this course, we'll introduce you to all the tools required to become a successful trader.
All right, so as you guys can see, the videos are in that style where it's broken down, it's very easy to understand, and there are, like, as you get into some of the more advanced courses, you'll see charts, you'll see, all the terminology broken down, and it's very well done. Now, the other thing I want to show you is the language selector. Okay, so the Academy is translated into these languages: Arabic, German, Spanish, French, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Polish, Portuguese, Romanian, Russian, Thai, Vietnamese, and Chinese simplified and traditional. And those are not subtitled translations. It's an actual voiceover on all 150 plus videos that are in the Academy. So, like, for instance, if I click on Spanish and I click on this video, I'll just show you the first maybe 5 to 10 seconds so you can see how it is in Spanish.
En 1929, el mercado de valores de Estados Unidos sufrió un...
So you can get an idea that, from an international standpoint, if you're in one of these, countries that AKASHX is available in, and I'll tell you those countries a little bit later, or you speak one of these languages and you're promoting these products out, it gives you an opportunity to really build a global business with this product line. So I'm really excited about the language selector and the translations on the Academy. So that's the beginner course. In the advanced course, you'll learn about fundamental and technical analysis, what support and resistance is, chart time frames, what trends are, and then after you complete that course, you'll know how to read trends and identify common patterns when looking to trade. After you complete the advanced course, you're in the expert course, and that's you really want to go through the expert course after you've done the beginner and the advanced, because you're going to learn about Japanese candlestick patterns and what the best trading strategies are, and Fibonacci trading, the Elliott wave theory. It's more technical. So you'll definitely want to go through that after you do beginner and advanced. And then cryptocurrency. So the first 3 courses, beginner, advanced, expert, are for Forex. Cryptocurrencies is separate really from the first 3 courses. And this is where you'll learn about blockchain, mining, forks, Bitcoin, Ether, Ripple, and different alternative cryptocurrencies. And then the last course is platform tutorials. So there's different platforms that are commonly used to trade Forex: MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and CTrader. And we have all of the different platform tutorials here as well for both Android and desktop, so that you can learn how to use the platforms that are available out there. So that really covers the Academy, how the Academy works. After you go through the Academy, another product that I'm going to point out is market research. So market research is broken into 4 different products. You have analysis, videos, news, and webinars. So the analysis is daily technical analysis that highlights current market trends and price movements for Forex stocks and cryptocurrency markets. So if you click on analysis, you'll see there's like a news feed. So 10 minutes ago, it's talking about the Canadian dollar losing momentum. So if you click on this article, it's taking an event, and then it's breaking it down with easy language that's easy to read, easy to understand, to give you an idea of where potentially the market could move to. So that's how the daily technical analysis works. There's also daily videos as well, which is about market trends and price movements. So this is over an actual chart. So these videos are all about, I'd say, 3 to 5 minutes long, where it's explaining it over a chart. So the daily technical analysis is more of you reading kind of a news article and figuring out where the market could go. And this is over an actual chart. Okay, so that's how the market research works for analysis and videos. And then news. If you click on news, this is a news feed that you'll see on major things happening that are going to affect the market. So for instance, 36 minutes ago, Alibaba launched a smart apparel factory, moving further into offline. You can see EU charges Amazon with using its data and dominance to damage rivals. So this is a news feed right into your back office. So the advantage of this is typically, as an investor, you'd have to go out to other places to get this information. And having it all in one place, makes your life a lot easier and gives you the analysis you need to make smarter and better decisions if you're trading in the market. Now, a newer product that we added was the webinars. These are 2 webinars per week. They're about 30 minutes long, and there's some really amazing topics that are covered. For instance, 22 hours ago, this was the most recent webinar, understanding moving averages, weekly market analysis breakdown, understanding chart patterns. You can see there's part 2, part 3. If you click on these little arrows, it'll take you to the previous, webinars that are done. Understanding chart patterns. Once again, weekly market analysis breakdown, understanding market structure, understanding Japanese candlestick patterns. We've mapped out tons of topics that are going to be covered in these webinars, and it's 2 per week. Every Monday and Thursday, these webinars drop in here, and all the members get access to it. So that covers market research. I'm going to go into calendars real quick. There's 2 calendars, one for crypto and an economic calendar. So this tells you major events that are happening. And if you click on the event, it'll tell you the source of where we got that information from. So this gives you really good insight on major events, because major events affect the market. So there's one for crypto, and then there's one for Forex. So you can see this is the layout of the calendars. Here's the economic calendar. So you can see it's talking about, GBP and Euro and USD, and every day this is updated with major events. Okay. The calendars are also translated into all of the languages that we have as well. So we just covered the academy, the market research, and the calendars. There's another product that we have, which is signals. So we use a different set of technical indicators for each asset and time frame to provide potential market entry opportunities. And this is really cool. All the signals are posted in here in your back office. And you can also click on this Get Access button, which will throw you into Telegram, where you'll be in a Telegram channel where the signals are posted in Telegram as well. So you have desktop and Telegram. Now, a new product that we're launching today, it's live right now, is the Signals Analyzer. So a lot of people said, Josh, the signals are really cool, but I would really love to be able to analyze, or evaluate how the signals could do. So if you click on Signals Analyzer, it's going to take the signals that we're posting and it overlays it on a chart using 2 of the most popular technical indicators. They're called, one of them is called Bollinger Bands and the other one's called RSI. So those are 2 technical indicators that are now, with the Signals Analyzer. And this is a web analyzer. You don't have to you don't have to download anything. You can see, you can scroll through the signals that are posted. You click on the signal, and then it uses the technical indicators and it puts it over the chart. So really, really cool new product that we're adding. And look, we're adding so much to the AKASHX membership, and we're not adding any price at all onto the membership. So if you're a member, you're automatically getting access to this without having to pay any more money or anything like that. Another new product, real quick, I'll share with you, is AKASHX TV. This is also launching today, and it is live. It's similar to market research where it's covering major events, but what we did with these videos is, we put it into a video and then we put it onto a chart explaining it. So if you're someone that doesn't necessarily like to read through articles, you like to watch a quick video, the AKASHX TV would be a product for you to look at. And I'm going to just play one. They're real short 1-minute videos. I'll play one of these videos and then we'll go into digibank and then we'll go into social trading as well. So you can see it just told you about a major event, and now it's going to take that major event and take you into a technical picture on a chart for what it could potentially look like. So that's AKASHX TV. Hopefully you guys are, for those of you that are already members, hopefully you're excited about that add-on. Every day videos are posted covering major events, real easy to watch, and really good value and information. So guys, we just covered quickly the Academy, the signals analyzer, market research, AKASHX TV, and the calendars. There's one more tab I want to point out to you before we get into digibank, which is resources. In resources, there are 3 ebooks that you can download: the beginner's guide to trading, the advanced guide to trading, and cryptocurrencies. So those 3 ebooks really cover what's in the Academy. Okay, so if you're somebody that doesn't like watching all of the videos and you want to read the information, the beginner guide, the advanced guide, and the cryptocurrencies are the Academy broken down in written form in these 3 ebooks. There's also training and tutorials. If you click on trading and tutorials, it's going to open up tutorials that we've already done. For instance, there's a tutorial on social trading already. There's 2 tutorials: how to find traders, how to track their performance, how to copy trades, how to add combos to your portfolio. There's a tutorial on digibank. There's a tutorial on how to open up a Oanda account. There's the compliance guideline video. And then there's the Academy tutorial that I pretty much just covered on the webinar so far. So that's how the resources tab works. Next product I'm going to show you is digibank. And then I've got some special guests that I want to introduce you guys to after I walk through digibank. So most of the things we covered are related to Forex. Digibank is an interesting product because let's say you're not interested in becoming a trader. That's not your thing. I believe that the $299 and the $199 per month that members pay, digibank alone, forget everything else. Digibank alone, as a consumer, I would purchase the membership just for digibank. Okay, forget everything else. All the other information's great, but digibank alone has an incredible value to it for somebody that is doing a lot of transactions, or you're looking for different ways to bank. You're looking for a smarter way, to buy crypto, spend crypto, move money in and out of fiat wallets. And this is the first platform that I've seen that bridges the gap between fiat currencies and cryptocurrency. So first things first, when you come into the digibank page, you have to register for a digibank account. Once you register for a digibank account, you have to go through a KYC. That basically, look, we're looking to make sure that you are the person that is requesting for the account. So you have to provide your identification and things like that. And just understand that we're partnered with, really like a legitimate financial institution to be able to offer this. So, this is not just like a technology platform. So KYC, just like, anywhere else, is a requirement for you to have an approved digibank account. It may take up to 24 to 48 hours to have your account created. And then you'll be able to access digibank. So I'm gonna click on access. I'm gonna log in, and then I'm gonna walk you guys through. So the first things first is two-factor authentication. This is a very secure platform, so you can make sure that nobody has access to your account. You scan this QR code, and then your account is protected. So I highly recommend you do that when setting up your digibank account. So a couple things to point out. This is what the dashboard looks like. There are some upgrade options. So there are different cards that are available. Your membership comes with a plastic card, but there are options to upgrade to nicer cards. So if you want to do that, right now you have to contact the concierge. Sometime this week, you'll see a little carousel back here where you can, upgrade the card, and the cards ship out really fast. So you can upgrade to an aluminum card, a steel card, or if you're really into luxury, you can upgrade to a 22 karat gold plated AKASHX card. Okay. So depending on what you like and what you want, you can, use the card that comes with the membership, or you can upgrade, for something, there you go, for something like this. All right. So the dashboard will show you, your total balances on your account, your card, recent transactions, notifications, basically a snapshot of what's happening, in your account. So once you're done with the dashboard, you click on money, and money is going to show you your fiat wallets. Okay. Now, a couple things I want to mention. The platform comes with one fiat wallet, depending on your location and which fiat wallet you want. But you can upgrade. It's a one-time $79 fee, and then it's an additional $14 per month if you want to have 5 fiat wallets, and that's Japanese yen, British pound, euro. And there's a few more. Okay. So you can have, 5 fiat wallets at the same time. So when you click on money and then you click on your wallet, there's a couple different things I want to show you. It shows you all of your pending transactions. So just like if you logged into your bank account, you can see pending transactions, completed transactions, shows you your account number, your available balance. You can click on move. So if you have 5 different wallets, you can move money from, dollar into yen or into euro, and move money back and forth in between your fiat wallets. You can also click on top up. This is how you would fund your wallet. So you can fund it with either a crypto deposit or a debit or a credit card. You can withdraw. So if you want to connect your personal bank account that you currently have, and if you ever wanted to withdraw money out, you could do that as well. And then pay. Pay is a really cool feature. You can pay friends and family. You can pay invoices. You can pay another member that's on the platform as well. So there's a lot of really cool features with the Pay tab. If you ever needed to download your statements, you would click on statements. And then once again, transactions will show you a history of your transactions with your fiat wallet. Now, once you're done with that, you're going to click on card. It's going to show you your card, your available balance, account number, status, name on card. Once you click on the card, just so you understand, it's separate from the fiat wallet. Fiat wallet's separate from the card. And the way that the card works is you have to load the card. Okay, so you load the card with your fiat wallet. So if I have $100 in my fiat wallet and I want to spend money on my cool card, I have to load $100 onto the card, and then I can spend with the card anywhere in the world where MasterCard is accepted. Now, here's the thing that's really cool about that feature. One is it loads instantly. Okay, so if you have a lot of money, and let's say you're traveling and the money's in your fiat wallet and you want to use your card, boom, you log in, load it, it's available instantly for you to spend. The other cool feature, if you've ever been a victim of credit card fraud or somebody has stolen your credit card, it gives you the ability to unload your card. So not only can you load money, you can unload money as well. So if somebody steals your credit card or you lose it or something like that, you can unload the money and now it's protected in your fiat wallet and nobody can spend on your card. So really robust, secure feature with the card. There's also a crypto feature. This is where the crypto wallets are. So as you can see, there's Bitcoin here, there's Ethereum. If I want to click on add, I can add, the major crypto wallets. So I can add like Litecoin, USDC, any of these crypto wallets, I can add. Once I add the wallet, I can click on the wallet and then it'll show me my address, a list of all of the transactions, okay, and available balances as well. If I need to, let's say if I buy crypto, I want to sell crypto, I can do that here. So like, if I buy Bitcoin and Bitcoin goes up and I've got it sitting here and I want to sell it, I can do that right here on the platform. And same with buying. If I want to buy crypto, I can do that here on the platform. If I want to send crypto, I can do that as well. I put the address, beneficiary reference, check the box, confirm, and crypto is sent out. So as you can see, this platform bridges the gap between fiat wallets and crypto. Most banks don't like crypto. So if you're doing crypto, some banks will even shut you down. This brings the two worlds together in one platform. Okay. But it gets even better. Let me show you guys this. This is really cool. If you click on concierge, there's a 24/7 multilingual concierge that can help you with everything from shopping, travel bookings, event management, using your digibank account. I put a test chat in here. Can you help me renew my driver's license? And this person says, I'll be happy to check how you can renew your driver's license. Like some of the testimonials that we've gotten from people using the concierge are unbelievable. One person said that the concierge helped them do their kids' homework and stuff like that. It's kind of like having a 24/7 personal assistant. You don't get that at a bank. Most banks, it's like you got to have a certain account balance to have, like a banker that helps you. So the 24/7 concierge is awesome. They can shop for you. They can do all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. Also shopping. I wanted to show you guys this as well. If there are certain things that you're looking to purchase, okay, you can use the shopping tab. So as an example, let's say the description is shoes. If I want to buy shoes, let's say the brand is Nike. Let's say the style is basketball. Let's say the color is black. And then I go to the website, grab the link, and then create the request. The request gets created, and then the concierge, starts searching for you to handle these requests. So there's an incredible shopping feature as well if you're looking to save time with the platform. And then last but not least, there's instant rewards. So if you click on instant rewards, these are rewards that you can purchase and redeem, and based on what country you're in, you'll see different merchants. And then you get those rewards as you go to these places. Like, so for instance, if I bought this 99 restaurants, reward, and it's 11%, I'm going to get a QR code. And then when I go to a 99 restaurant, I just show them that QR code for them to scan. And then I get that particular reward. So the rewards are incredible because most of these types of reward programs are like 1 to 2%, 3%. These are like, 5 to, some of them are 15% in instant rewards. So as you're using the platform, super cool feature. So before we move into social trading, I wanted to just bring up a speaker real quick to give a testimonial on Digibank. And then I'm going to introduce one of our partnering brokers to demo the social trading platform for you. Okay. So let me introduce you guys to Cliff Braun. Cliff is actually a 8-figure earner in the network marketing industry. He's been an owner of different network marketing companies. He's also been a very successful rep in the field. He was the founder of a crypto network marketing company. He's hired tons of crypto traders, and a lot of people in MLM. It's kind of funny. A lot of people in MLM think they're experts in crypto. Like they're in a company and all of a sudden they're a crypto expert, and the reality is they're in a Ponzi scheme that happens to have a crypto product. They're not an expert. Cliff is one of the individuals that actually runs in the circles of the biggest players in the crypto space. So, Cliff came to my house. We talked about this platform. He's been using the platform, and I wanted to bring him on to share his experience, what he thinks, maybe what some of the highlights are for him, and selling points on Digibank. So, Cliff, if you're there, I'm sure the My Daily Choice family would love to hear from you on your experience with Digibank so far.
Oh, so cool, man. Well, thanks for having me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome to the call. I was so impressed. No wonder you're so successful. I mean, the way you explain everything, just very authentic, clear to the point. And, I've been following your career for a while, and it's just amazing what you and Jenna have put together.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So yeah, I've been using the platform for a while now, and it's one of those things that like you never knew you needed until you have it, and then you're like, oh my God, how did I ever live without it? Bitcoin hasn't gone mainstream yet because it's not easy enough to use. And I heard this great saying a long time ago. They said, if it ain't easy, it ain't happening. And so, Bitcoin is kind of like where downloading music was before iTunes. You could do it with LimeWire and Napster and Kazaa, but it was only hardcore music people and total nerdy techies. And so you've got to be able to have like the soccer moms using it just super easily. And so we're kind of at the cusp of that happening with cryptocurrency. And this platform is one of the leading platforms in the world making Bitcoin easier to use. And it does that in a couple of different ways. Currently, if you purchase crypto with any of the big major exchanges, your bank is an external bank to the exchange. So there's always going to be more fees. Just remember, the more hands that touch your money, the more fees. And so the bank is always going to have to communicate with the exchange, and that creates delays. So let's say, for example, if you went and, you used one of the major exchanges and you bought 4 Bitcoin, it would say you have 4 Bitcoin, but you can't send that 4 Bitcoin off the platform for like a week. So there's a hold when you purchase crypto. Whereas with this platform, everything is instant, and it works the same the other way. If you were to sell a large amount of cryptocurrency, it could take, a day, 3 days, 5 days, a week. I mean, if you sold $1 million of Bitcoin, it could take up to a month, and the fees range anywhere from 4 to 12%. So to me, I think like the biggest thing about this platform is that the fees are lower, everything happens much faster, and it's all under the same roof. Another benefit is if you look at a lot of these big major exchanges, they only work in certain countries. And this is a platform that works everywhere, like 99% of countries. It's available. And so you look at countries, for example, like, South Africa, they're paying 9% over spot. So they're paying 9% over market price to purchase Bitcoin because the exchanges are taking advantage of the South African people because the big major exchanges aren't available there. Well, the cool thing about this platform, it's available everywhere. You buy crypto, it's available right away. You sell crypto, the money's available right away. And something that Josh spoke to just, a little bit earlier is, when I first got really big into mining, I had a lot of cryptocurrency coming in every month. And every time I would sell it, I would have problems with my bank account. They would disconnect me from the exchange. Eventually, they'll just shut down your bank account. So the fact that this is a crypto-friendly financial institution that allows you to buy and sell as much crypto as you want. Another thing is when you're new to these major exchanges, they put a lot of limits on your account. So you can only buy a little bit, and then you want to buy more. Maybe prices change and you want to buy more, you want to sell more. There's so many limitations. So this is a platform that a lot of the biggest people in the crypto space have been using, and they've been using it because It's faster, it's cheaper, and it's easier. You know, Bitcoin is not accepted everywhere yet, and we'll get there eventually, right? But it's not accepted everywhere. So being able to sell Bitcoin and then have the money go into your wallet minutes later, then push it to your card and be able to go spend it anywhere in the world is just the coolest thing ever. And I think, yeah, this platform couldn't have come about at a better time with, you know, Bitcoin now up to 15,000. I mean, it's just incredible, right? I mean, the all-time high was almost 20 grand back in 2017 in December, and we're approaching that, and people are starting to talk about it more. So I would just recommend that you guys really get to know the platform. There's so many subtle nuances to this platform that really make it robust. I mean, nobody else has what you guys have. So I would say, yeah, play with the platform, get used to it. I could talk about Bitcoin all day and never get bored and never run out of things to say, but I'll pass it back to Josh, unless you have any questions for me at all.
Let me ask you one thing. Talk to us a little bit, just real quick, about the fees. You know, like we've talked about, like how the big platform is Coinbase, that most people that are getting into crypto or wanting to buy crypto use Coinbase. Can you compare? I mean, you talked about how you get the funds instantly with digibank compared to Coinbase, but can you tell us a little bit about the fees and how much of an impact that could have?
Yeah, sure. So when you're buying crypto, whether it's Gemini or Coinbase or Robinhood or Kraken or any of these exchanges, they all kind of hang their hat on something different. You know, Kraken's got the most coins, Gemini boasts the lowest fees, Coinbase is the easiest to use. Once you're in the space long enough, you kind of figure out who's who. You know, they're all different race cars that have different features. But Coinbase is very easy to use. They're very trusted, but they have the highest fees. And so when you're selling your cryptocurrency, when you're cashing out from BTC to USD, they're charging you at least 4%, all the way up to as high as 12%. You know, you sell $100 of Bitcoin, they're going to charge you $9 or $10. I mean, that's, you know, 9 or 10%, sometimes more. It fluctuates. It changes based on how many people are buying or selling in the moment. But you're typically going to spend something like, you're going to get charged 4 to 12% to cash your crypto out into cash. And when you look at the fee structure with digibank, it ranges something like 0.5% to 3 or 4%. So even at, like, you know, the lowest level account, you're still going to fare better than you would with one of the big major exchanges. And the other thing that's really interesting, and this goes with travel. Do you ever look up travel prices on Expedia or Orbitz and you're like, oh, great, the hotel's 180. And then when you check out, they put in the taxes and the resort fees, and all of a sudden it's like 230, and you're like, what the heck? Well, those big major exchanges do the same thing. And so what happens is they tell you you're paying one price, but then all of a sudden you realize that that's not exactly what you got. And the reason why is because they have to bake in all of their fees. And so one of the ways they do that is with something called the spread. And I'll explain this really quickly. The spread, when you buy Bitcoin, you're buying it for a certain price, and when you sell it, you're selling it for a different price. So the spot price is the actual market price of Bitcoin. So we're just going to say the spot price is, let's say, $10,000. When you buy it, you're paying like $10,100, and when you sell it, you're getting $9,900. The difference between the buy and sell price with Bitcoin is called the spread. So on top of the spread, then they've got fees. And so, you know, banks are really good at hiding fees into your account. You know, that say that the average customer pays like $150 a month for their bank account between all the different fees that add up. And unfortunately, crypto exchanges operate in much the same way. And so you're going to have a narrower spread, and you're going to get charged lower fees. And those are the two main places that the exchanges are making money off everybody is, you know, they want to have the really wide spread, and they want to have higher fees. So, I mean, for those of you guys that are taking notes, just understand that with this platform, you're going to have a more narrow spread. The buy and sell prices are going to be closer together. And then the fees, you know, to purchase and to liquidate are going to be lower as well.
Wow, that was incredible. Cliff, first off, I just want to thank you for taking time out to kind of explain in depth some of those things that most people in the industry probably don't know about this platform versus some of the big, you know, like exchanges like Coinbase and other things out there, and sharing your experience with this. So thank you so much for coming on and sharing. And I look forward to having you maybe on more webinars to do future stuff on digibank. So thank you so much. And, you know, for the audience that's watching, just Cliff didn't have to do this call for us. So just throw a quick thank you in the chat for him coming on and giving his time and sharing his experience. So thank you, Cliff. Appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next webinar.
All
All right, guys. So we're gonna. Oh, thanks, Cliff. Appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna keep going. There's still one more product to cover, which is a really exciting product, which is social trading. So when I go back into the back office, you'll see there's a tab here called social trading, and then there's a tab called social trading brokers. Social trading really attracted me when I was researching to get into this space, and I saw different social trading platforms. I feel like there's so much wisdom in the crowd, right? It's like using the collective wisdom of many to master your personal portfolio. So that's what got me excited to launch a social trading platform. The challenge that I ran into in launching this is there were so many behind the scenes things that needed to happen with brokers, with trading accounts, with introducing brokers, all kinds of stuff in order to legally offer this platform and put a really dynamic platform together. So it took a long time. It took a lot of collaboration to put the social trading platform together. One thing I want to note is if you are interested in using the social trading platform, there's 3 different approved brokers that you can use with social trading. So one is if you're in the United States, you're going to want to click on, this create account button right here on the screen for USA. If you're in Europe, you're going to want to click on the European one. And if you're in other international markets that AKASHX is available, then you want to click on this create account button. I'll go over product availability in countries after we demo social trading. But what I want to do is I want to introduce one of our partnering brokers. The name of their company is Stage 5. And Stage 5 is who we partnered with to bring this social trading platform into the US market. Okay, there's another version of the platform for Europe and for global, for other markets. But Stage 5 has been an incredible partner for us. Some of the members that are already on AKASHX, you guys have dealt with Stage 5. They've been so responsive. They're experts with this platform. So without further ado, I want to introduce both AJ and Anthony. If you guys could come on, I'm going to give you guys the control. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about Stage 5 and then walk us through how to use and capitalize on this amazing social trading platform. So AJ and Anthony, if you guys are there, unmute, say hello.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
AJ, I'm going to make you
Thank you for the introduction. We're really happy to be here. Like Josh said, we're happy to be partnered with you guys. We think the offering and the AKASHX is truly unique and incredible. And Josh and I spent a lot of time, and this is Anthony, by the way. AJ will come on and do the full nuts and bolts tutorial of the software. He is by far the expert. Where Josh and I worked very diligently to get this solution available to you guys, and we're quite excited that we were able to. I guess for the September launch.
Yes, man.
Yeah, so we worked real hard, and we're able to get this thing through all the compliance avenues and make it available to the My Daily Choice members. Gosh, I got a dog here who's chewing on cords. AJ, why don't you take it away while I go put Kobe away? I'll be right back.
No problem, Anthony. Happy to step in. Josh, thanks for having us on. We appreciate you giving us this opportunity, and we definitely appreciate everyone joining us today. Hopefully we can shed some light onto social trading for you and what it is, how it works, and actually how to use the platform. So just, I know a couple people have asked, like, what is Stage 5 trading? Where do they come into the equation? So Stage 5 Trading Corp is the licensed and regulated introducing broker here in the United States. We license and operate the underlying technology that runs the social trading platform. We have entered into an exclusive agreement with MDC to offer AKASHX. It's something that is unique and will not be available to any other MLMs. I think going forward, we're going to try to do more regular webinars to continue teaching and educating people about the platform. But this first one is going to be mainly a walkthrough on functionality, just so everybody can see a demonstration on what it is and how it works. I know a lot of people are already on it, are looking for some help, and hopefully new people that are interested can see the potential value. So let me see if I can get my screen share set up here.
AJ, as you're doing that, I just want to make sure everybody heard that about no other MLMs. You know, that's a really attractive thing as a leader to be able to go into market and say that what you're seeing here today on this webinar is not something that you're going to find in 10 other MLMs or even one other MLM. This is something that, you know, that we've developed with Stage 5 to bring it into the marketplace. So AJ, thanks for, that was one of my, points that I was going to mention. So thanks for mentioning it. We can see your screen. So I'm going to turn my camera off. I'll mute out. I'm going to go into the chat and interact with the members while you do your walkthrough.
All right, great. Yeah, no, we were extremely excited when, we hooked up with you and got introduced to MDC and saw how incredible it was. We knew we had found the right partner, and hopefully you feel the same way. So this is the main page for the social trading platform. When you're new and you get an account set up through Owanda, after you're activated on the platform, it'll take you to here. So you'll just go ahead and log in, and I'm already logged in. So once you log in, it's going to take you to your dashboard, which is this main page here, which is kind of a summary of everything you have going on in your social trading account. You can see your entire portfolio, any open P&L on current trades, and what your overall P&L and return has been. These are the traders that I have on in this example. Just randomly selected a few to put on for demonstration purposes. But if you're new, you won't be here. I'm going to use this account as an example because it's empty. There's no one on here. There's nothing running. We'll get back to combos in a bit. So you have a blank slate. Where do you get started? What do you do? Well, the first thing you'd want to do is check out the traders that are available. You want to see who's on here, what their trading history has looked like, get familiar with their track records, what they trade, how they trade, what kind of risks they take, what kind of returns they've generated. These are all important things that you'll first want to begin checking out. So this main top traders page here breaks them down by a few different categories. Weekly choices, who's performing well now. This one is a Euro USD experts, which is, the Euro USD is the most heavily traded pair. Position sizing experts, etc. But we can also click here to show all traders. When we give it a second to load, it's a pretty long list. Won't take the time to go all the way through it. Any trader on here will have their own profile page. So if you see someone whose general information you like, it tells you some things about them here. You can just click on their name to bring up a more detailed page. This is important that you check this out. At the top here.
The overview page has all the traders in it, and then you can sort through that page and then hit these profiles like we're here with trader ABCD, correct?
Right, yeah. After I show this one example, I'm going to go back and do the filters and showing how you can do an advanced search and things like that.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So this example, just pick trader ABCD. You can click here to show more. It gives you some detail about his strategy, what he does, how he trades, and then also his recommended settings in terms of how much capital he suggests you should have to follow him based on the different settings available. Now, one thing to keep in mind, if you're in the U.S., leverage 50 to 1 is the limit. So this here, the default on the platform is 100 to 1. Different people in different parts of the world are with different brokerages that are under different rules and regulations. So there's a variety of different leverages available depending where you as the customer are at. I'm in the U.S., so I'm operating from the U.S., letting everyone know in the U.S. that 50 to 1 is the limit. But if you're in Europe or Asia, Australia, whatever the case may be, it might be different. So that's one thing to keep in mind.
Yeah,
this example,
and this kind of goes back to the disclaimer, the risk disclaimer that Josh mentioned in the beginning. This is what would be considered risk capital for trading. And why? Because it's actual trading. It is not a stock that you're investing in, and it's leveraged. So we really, really want people to be involved in this with money that what we would consider to be risk capital is if loss doesn't change their investment horizon, their retirement horizon, or ability to live their day-to-day lifestyle. So the leverage is what normally we've seen hurt people because they get over leveraged, and that's leverage is a double-edged sword. You know, what works for you works against you as it magnifies losses and gains. So just keep that in mind when you're getting involved.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is definitely, you know, a part of your investment portfolio, the alternative investment portion of your portfolio. Definitely not money you're going to need to pay the mortgage, you know, at the end of the month or something like that. This should definitely be risk capital, as they call it. So just a quick rundown. You know, you'll learn a lot of this in the academy, I'm sure, but 100-to-1 leverage here, or, you know, 50-to-1 that I mentioned in the U.S., 50-to-1 leverage means that you're only putting up a 2% margin deposit, 2% of the value of the total trade size that you're making. So, you know, as an example, if you're buying 100,000 euros, you're only putting up 2,000 euros as margin. Or if, you know, in the US, if you're putting up 100,000 US dollars, you know, trading a full standard lot, you're only putting $2,000 margin in the account to control that $100,000 position. So there's a lot of leverage available, even at the, you know, 50-to-1 limit here in the US. So that's definitely something very important to acknowledge and recognize. So back to this particular trader's settings as an example, you know, 850 to copy one micro lot, which is 1,000 units of currency at 100-to-1 leverage, would mean you need twice that amount at 50-to-1 leverage. So 1,700 if you're in the US getting 50-to-1 leverage. Fixed trade size, meaning that all trades that the trader makes will be copied into your account at the same size as every other trade in your account, even if the trader makes trades of a different size. So you're choosing all of his trades, regardless of how big or small he makes them. Each one will be a fixed size in your account. Pro rata means that the size of the trade that goes into your account will be adjusted based on the size of the trade that the trader makes. So any traders that are using any type of money management strategies or position sizing methodologies, you'd prefer to have the pro rata, because he might make one trade that's 1 mini lot, he might make another trade that's 3 mini lots, and that might be all part of his money management or position sizing strategy, which is part of how he generates the returns that he does. For someone new just getting started, maybe you're not comfortable doing that right in the beginning, so they also have that fixed option. So you can just test the waters and kind of see what the trades are, feel how things go, and then once you build up that comfortability, you could always switch over to the pro rata later on. So that's the settings and strategy section here at the top. It tells you, you know, what the trader's leverage he gets based on his broker, where he's located, and also how much cash he keeps in his account to margin all those trades currently. If we scroll down a little further, there's a lot more details here on the side. You know, the amount of capital that's following him, what his total profits have been, profits on any open positions, weeks, how long he's been trading, ROI, you know, the return on his investment since he's been trading, so in that 26 weeks. And again, anything that you're not sure about and you want clarification on, if you just put your cursor over the title, it'll give you an explanation of what it is. So that should be very helpful as well. Make sure you're aware of that feature. His maximum drawdown, you know, 9%, meaning, you know, even good traders have losing periods or losing trades where they might not make money for a certain period of time. And that previous high in their trading equity to, you know, what level it comes down to before they recover and go on to making new gains, that's considered a drawdown. Fortunately, on this graph here, you know, he doesn't really have a drawdown. It just keeps going up. Let's see if we go to his overall. So you can see here, he was making money. He had a little dip. This previous high to this low here before he recovered and began making profits again. This dip here, that's called a drawdown. Here's a drawdown. little one here, and then he's been pretty steady and consistent since. So this is important. Drawdown is something to help you gauge the risk that you might have by following this trader. Just because his past drawdown was only 9% doesn't mean he might not exceed that at some point in the future, but it's a good gauge to kind of give you an idea what kind of risk he takes based on his trading. The number of investors, is he being copied by real investors or just demo accounts? How many times he's been viewed, etc. Again, this here is his profitability curve. It shows you the curve of all his profits, how much money he's made over time. You can also click over here to see his performance month by month. Keep in mind, this trader is trading in euros, as we saw here. I believe he's in Slovak Republic, sorry. So he's in Europe, he's in the EU, he's trading an account based in euros. You don't need a euro account to trade him. You can do it with your US dollar account or any other, depending on where you're at. But here's an example of breaking down his monthly performance. You can click on trading to see what he trades. This guy trades exclusively the euro US dollar. And then again, another summary of drawdowns. So you can see in a different format when his drawdowns have been, how big they've been, and how frequent. If we go here, you can also change some of these categories from euros or dollars or whatever the underlying currency is to pips. So to start in euros, here's a breakdown of profits he's made, how many trades he's made, winning percentage. Out of 412 trades, he had 316 winners, so that's 77%. Maximum open trades at one time, so you can get an idea of how much margin you need. His performance, average return per trade, average time in a trade. Again, there's that drawdown. Scroll down a little further, we have his full trading history. Multiple pages with all his 412 trades, as well as the ability to check any open positions he currently has. But you can see the level of transparency that the AKASHX platform gives you here in terms of the detail of looking at the trading history. What they traded, whether it was a buy or a sell, what size the trade was, when it was open, when it was closed, the prices, what was the maximum profit he saw, what was the maximum drawdown he saw, any roll, and then of course what the net result was at the end. I mean, that's in a pretty deep level of transparency. So it's nice that you can see in detail a lot of the trades for these traders, each and every one of them. One thing I like to point out here, if we go back to this and change it to pips, along with all these other factors, average pips per trade to me is an important factor. We'll get into the cost of the social trading platform here shortly, but if the pips per trade are too small, the fees that are associated with using the platform eat into a lot of the returns. So if you see someone that only averages 1 or 2 pips per trade, even though his trading is profitable and he might have good returns in his account, might not be the best trader for you to follow in your account because those costs of using the social trading platform will eat up too much of the returns, as I mentioned. So 5 or above, maybe 7 or more would probably be a better area to look for. Anything higher than that is certainly great, but that's just one factor, certainly not the only factor you want to consider. All these other things are important as well. So if we go back to the main list of traders here, if you're having a hard time figuring out, what trader is going to be good for you, you don't want to spend time going through all these one by one. A nice feature here is this little filter you might see. You can click here to do an advanced search. There's a lot of different categories on here where you can put in specific criteria that you're most interested in, and then the platform will only display those traders that meet the criteria that you've given it. So a couple examples, you can see there's a lot of things available here. Maybe we only want someone who's been trading at least, 20 weeks. Averages, like I mentioned, at least 5 pips per trade or whatever the case may be. My mouse is being sensitive here. Maximum drawdown, let's say no higher than, 30%, 33%, a third, and so on and so on. You can put in all these different criteria and then run the search. and you will see it'll navigate all the traders on there and only show the ones that have meeting the criteria that you put in. So let's just do actually, let me go back to the main page here. I think I have, yeah, so we have no traders currently. So let's just say we want to do an example of adding a trader to our portfolio. So we go on the page, let's just say Trade Today Co. I review this trader's information. You know, I like what I see and I want to follow this trader and have his trades, you know, copied into my real brokerage account. So I can go ahead and choose to follow him. And it'll bring up this, this simple menu. I determine at the top how much of my funds I want to invest in this particular trader. So let's just say I want to make it an even, you know, 10,000 of my available 24/9. You can choose your risk appetite. How conservative or aggressive do you want the trades to be copied into your account? You know, if you look down here, based on the settings you have, it'll give you some simulated results. Again, simulated based on if you had been trading, following this trader with these settings, what your potential ROI could have been. How much capital you could have made in terms of P&L. And obviously what risk level it would have been. You see, if we change this, you know, the risk goes up, the ROI goes up, but we can also be more conservative as well. If we leave it on the normal settings, it will tell you, you know, you will copy every trader's signal with pro rata 500%. So whatever size trade that trader puts on for his account, which we saw all his settings earlier, I'm going to be doing 5 times as much, so 500%. So if he puts on 1 mini lot, I'm going to be doing 5 mini lots. And again, you can adjust that. You also have the option to switch over to advanced settings if you want to put in something more custom. And here's where the actual leverage of your account will be loaded in. So you know, okay, fixed settings. If I want to follow this trader with 1 micro lot each based on my 50-to-1 leverage, I'll need $2,000. Or if I want to copy this trader pro rata, you know, 100%, so that whatever size trade he puts on, I put on exactly the same with that 51 leverage I get, I'll need $2,000. And then you can go up here and determine, okay, how much money do I actually want to put in? And if you're doing fixed, you know, what size lots do I want each of the trades to be? Or if I'm going to be pro rata, you know, what pro rata percentage of the trader's trade size do I want to be copying? So you can do the advanced, you know, more custom settings if you want to. It's important that you read everything on here so you are understanding what you're doing before you put a trade on. So let's just say this, we'll leave the normal settings. That's what we want to do, and we're going to follow this trader. So you can see at the top, the portfolio has been updated for Trade Today Co. It shows here that I'm following. I can click there to unfollow if I want to. But if I go back to my account, you'll see my dashboard has been updated. I'm now following this trader. Any new trades that he make will automatically be copied into my account based on the settings that I had chosen. Can confirm those on the settings page here. You'll see here's the amount that we allocated, the pro rata method, and what percentage we choose. And we can always edit this. If we want to make changes, we can make those changes here. If we want to turn the trader off or even remove the trader, we can do that all from here. So turn the trader off, just meaning temporarily turn him off. He'll still be in here. You could easily turn him back on. Remove the trader altogether will, you know, take him out of your portfolio altogether. When he does make a trade, you will see all the positions update here on your positions tab. They will be broken down by trader if you have multiple traders on. And you can also check your full history here. Can actually better demonstrate this in my other account where I've had some traders running for a while. I think I put these on a couple of weeks ago as an example. So here you can see I've got 3 traders. Do have some open activity right now, so we can check my positions. Okay, XMA Trading has the 2 open positions, dollar Swiss and dollar yen. Here's my lot size. Here's when they were opened, my initial entry price. Here's where my stop is. Here's where my limit or take profit orders are at, a current price, and then what my current P&L is on both those trades. If you wanted to override the trader, you can close out either of these trades right from here just by clicking the X. You'll see there's some more details and a summary of my overall positions.
Can you answer this question? Because I've seen a couple people asking this. So when you follow a trader, the trades are automatically converted, or the signals are automatically converted onto your connected brokerage account on the platform, right? So can you explain how that works real quickly when they have open positions and the traders are trading?
Yeah, so when you are following a trader, when that trader makes a trade, his trade is broadcasted to the AKASHX platform. Anyone who's following that trader, AKASHX then reviews your settings for your account, adjusts the size of the trade, and puts it in directly to your brokerage account instantaneously. I mean, it's a super fast process. The technology that runs this is incredible. We're talking fractions of a second from the time that the traders, puts the trade on until it's copied in your account. So everything's happening lightning fast, virtually in real time. It's all completely automatic. There's nothing you need to do to make the trades go through once you've turned on a trader and started following them. And that's the whole beauty of the social trading platform. You don't have to be an experienced trader. You don't have to be a pro. You can be learning. You can be a complete novice. You are leveraging the years of experience of a professional trader who has taken the time and effort and, and the lessons and, probably put their own capital at risk and maybe lost money at first, but they've learned a methodology that works. They have a trading style that's been shown to be profitable so far over their history. And you get to leverage all of that experience just by following them.
Thank you for that. That's awesome. Keep
Cool.
going.
All right, good. Hope that clarifies everything. So you see,
and another thing that I've seen coming up is that a lot of different people have been commenting on liking and enjoying learning the platform. Do you think this would be something that you could offer walkthroughs of, webinars of the software on like a more consistent basis so that the AKASHX users can continue to keep learning so that they can offer it out to their affiliates?
Absolutely, yeah. And I think we had talked about that briefly, trying to do these more regularly, and maybe even doing some recorded ones that we could just distribute to everyone that they can, share with their groups, or they can study themselves. And then if they want to do presentations for their groups, or if they want to set something up with us and, work it out through Josh to where we do a presentation for the group, we're always open to all of that. Whatever we can do to help and spread the word and help people, understand and educate them on the social trading platform, what it is, what it offers, how it works, we're definitely available for any of that.
Awesome. So let me just say this. So leaders that are on the webinar right now, if you've got a big team and your team's interested in, learning about social trading, get in touch with corporate, either, somebody at corporate or myself, and we can get that scheduled with AJ so that you have a recorded team webinar presentation that you can always use with your team for using this platform. So thank you guys for offering that. That's really awesome for you guys to do that.
We're a team. We're happy to be here and working with you guys. So thank you.
Absolutely. Yep. Team Akash, let's go. So you can also see your past trades here on the history tab. All the trades that have previously been made, your profitability curve. You can also switch it to pips. You can export to Excel if you want to do some data analysis on your own. If you want to do a deep dive, you certainly can. Love the transparency of the platform. So I'm going to go back to this other account.
AJ, can you explain, so you have 3 traders added. Can you explain what combos are versus following an individual trader?
That's exactly where I was going next. I want to clean this one out, and then we're going to do a combo example.
And then Anthony, maybe you can explain why, from a regulation standpoint, why it's one versus combos so that people are aware.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure, AJ will probably brush over it as well, because he'll probably get the run into it while adding the traders. So.
Yeah, definitely. So as we saw here, there's a list of traders. You can add individual traders. Especially in the U.S., you sometimes run into an issue when adding different traders, because you can run more than one trader. When the traders happen to trade the same pairs, that runs into some restrictions here in the U.S., both on, potentially FIFO or hedging. So if the traders trade the same pair, they cannot be done in the same account, because there is the potential that one of the traders, since they trade the same pair, one trader might be long and one other trader might take a short in the same position. Hedging rules in the US do not allow you to be long and short the same currency pair at the same time in one account. So the combos feature is a nice way to allow you to have multiple traders running in the account, so you get the benefit of diversification without having those rules restrict the trading. So we can go over, as an example, we'll click on the combos tab, and it'll bring up this window. These are the current combos that are available. The trade desk has analyzed all of the traders on there. They've found ones that pair well together, that overcome those restrictions that I mentioned, but also have comparable risk and return profiles, to help you. Trying to figure out on your own might seem overwhelming, especially with that limitation. So this is a way for you to easily have multiple traders running in the account at the same time. So let's just do an example here. Currently in the US, we have these 3 different combos available. You can click on more to see a little more detail. The power combo, the start combo, the simple combo. And you can see it tells you what underlying traders are in this combo, their annual simulated ROI, based on past performance, average trade time, market they trade is obviously FOREX, the amount of diversification between them, trading frequency, and so on and so on. So it's that simple, where we can look at these available combos, read the details. If we want to go, we can go look at the 2 individual traders on their own to make sure that we like what we see there. But if we're good, it's easy to add a combo. You just put in the amount. Same thing, you choose your risk appetite, and then choose the combo that you want, and then click to follow them. You'll see the power combo has been added, and now I have these 2 traders that I'm following in my account. It added both traders simultaneously. I can go over and see the settings. It does all the calculations for you, based on how much you want to put into the combo, how much goes to each trader, what lot size, whether it's, fixed or pro rata. It does the breakdown for you. So it makes it super easy for you to get started without having to do, hours and hours of research and calculations and trying to figure out which traders go well together and don't overlap, and what size should I trade. It's all done for you. And then as you're trading, or as these combos are trading for you, based on how it goes, you could always come in here and make adjustments later if you want to allocate more money, or switch some money from one trader to the other, or change the size of the lots that are being traded. You can easily come in and make all those adjustments and really customize it to your liking. So that's a great thing about the combos.
Hey, AJ, one more thing that I'd like for you to show everybody, and then I'll wrap up the webinar so we can keep it, close to an hour and a half.
Just a little over.
So one of the things that I was most impressed about with this platform was the ability to do a demo account, because I'm a big believer when it comes to investing. If you can practice and learn first inside of a demo environment and master it, then when you take that into a real environment, your chances of success, are way higher. So can you show people how to open up a demo account so that they can use demo money, follow a trader, and then simulate other traders that are on the platform?
Yeah, absolutely. So you'll see here, I'm using a demo account for this demonstration as an example. And you have access to this as well. Once your real account is set up and you're activated on the platform and you're logged in, if someone wanted to do a demo to get started, it comes with paper money account that you can practice with. You just come up here, click the little drop down, and select open a new account, and then it'll take you to another page that will allow you to register for the demo. I'm not logged in behind the MDC right now, so if I click on it, it's just going to redirect me back to the website. But if you are logged in, your account's activated, this will take you to another page where you can request that demo. And then you could practice following traders, using the functionality, learning how it all works with that demo account, so that if you do make mistakes, you make mistakes with paper money and not real money. The platform is very intuitive. It's easy to use. It's rather difficult to accidentally click on something that would result in a real trade going to your account, to where that might happen. But if you did want to get comfortable with the demo first, this is how you do it. Just click the drop down here, go to open a new account, and you'll see where you can register for a demo right there.
Awesome. Can you then show us how to simulate a trader? And then I think that'll be good for this webinar. And then when you guys do your future webinars, you can really expand on some of the additional functionality and features. But I would love for people to see how you can take a trader and then simulate them based on their, previous performance.
Yeah, and I was actually, if we had more time, I was going to go into building custom combos, and I was going to actually simulate a custom combo. But I think that's probably next level, so we'll do that on the next one.
Yeah, and I really think that this webinar here has shown the need to have pretty consistent, continuous webinars that we could continue to do with the group. So I think every 2 weeks should be a good start, because there's so much functionality in this technology that I think we could be here for 8 hours and be in the same situation where we're trying to finish up,
Right, definitely. So let's just take another example. We did him earlier. Let's go here. So I'm looking at this trader's track record. I like what I see, but, I see what his information is. Okay, he's trading a big account. I'm curious how that would translate to my account. Let's just say in the example I had 25,000. So I can click here and I can choose to simulate this trader. So I can put in my account balance, the leverage I get on my account. I'm going to do all. So it's his full track record. This is doing 0.1 mini lots, which I could do well more than 0.1 mini lots. Let's just, as an example, say I wanted to do 0.5 mini lots. It would take that performance that he generated and apply it to my account with my settings to see what that would have looked like if I was following him for that same track record period that he had on there, which was a total on this example 298 trades. I think based on my account size, 0.5 mini lots is pretty small. We'll go 5 mini lots. Okay, 5 mini lots was a little too big. So here, if I had 25,000 with my 50-to-1 leverage and I put 1 mini lot on him from the beginning of his track record, here's what my account would have looked like, almost 5,000 in profit, 20% ROI in I forget, he had a short track record. It was only 20-something weeks, I believe. So this would have give you an idea of what my account would have looked like if I simulated my settings versus what the trader actually did. And you can do that for any of the traders, and we can even do simulations for combos of traders. If you want to put multiple traders together, you can run that combined simulation as well.
Awesome. Well, AJ and Anthony, I just want to thank you guys for your time, for your commitment to us at My Daily Choice and AKASHX. Thank you for the walkthrough, the explanation. I know that there's a handful of leaders that are going to take you up on the walkthroughs to their team. So I will send you guys a request with a list of names, and dates for our leaders to be able to demo this to some of their team that may have not been on, this webinar. So once again, I just want to thank you guys for your time and everything you guys are doing to make this, the best social trading platform in the entire network marketing industry. So, once again, thank you. And for all the audience that's on the webinar, just please throw them a thank you in the chat. These guys have been working so hard with some of our members to make sure they've got support and answering all their questions. So give them a huge thank you and a virtual round of applause if you can. And I'm just going to wrap this up with a few words, and then this will be recorded and we'll get this posted out. So a lot of people were asking about product availability. So I just want to address that real quick for product availability. The AKASHX products, which is the Digibank, social trading, the Academy, the market research, the webinars, calendar, signals, analyzer, AKASHX TV are available in the following countries currently: the US, everywhere in the European Union with the exception of Belgium and France. It's available in Russia, in Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, Ecuador, Peru, South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, Australia, Colombia, and Taiwan. In Canada, Canada has everything except social trading. It is not approved in the Canadian market. So that is the product availability currently for AKASHX. As we grow, we're going to continue to open things up in more countries. If there's a country that if you're a leader on the call and you have a big team in a certain country, get in touch with me so I can analyze whether we can offer the AKASHX products and services in that particular market. Okay, so get in touch with me and we'll take a look at it and let you guys know. And one last thing I want to mention is one of the most powerful things about this product from a network marketing standpoint is when you sign somebody up or you purchase AKASHX, it's 200 business volume on the enrollment and 100 BV per month. So everybody that you enroll is an executive in My Daily Choice. So if somebody's promoting just AKASHX in a market, they're maximizing their earnings in the compensation plan because you've got 200 BV and 100 BV on the enrollment and on the monthly auto ship. So such an incredible platform, pricing structure. It's $299 and $199 a month. So 200 BV and then 100 BV, or I'm sorry, $299 and then $149 per month. So 200 BV and 100 BV per month, and you're getting the 200 and the 100 points inside of the My Daily Choice compensation plan. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this webinar. We'll post the country list out. You can also check the cart on My Daily Choice to see the list of countries. You can also go to My Daily Choice and click on international expansion in the footer, and you'll see a list of countries, and you can click on it and it'll say AKASHX if AKASHX is available in that country. So thank you guys so much for attending this webinar. It's the first of many for AKASHX. We look forward to building this brand just as big, if not bigger, than HempWorks and some of the other amazing brands in My Daily Choice. It's going to happen. There's a lot of international networkers that are really excited about this product. Once again, you've got two massive industries of Forex and crypto coming together with some dynamic products inside of the AKASHX brand. So thank you guys again. We'll get this webinar recording out to you. Have an awesome Tuesday, and we'll see you guys on the next webinar. Thank you so much. Love you all. Appreciate you guys, and see you next time.